Have you ever wondered what happens after you hit checkout or submit online after you purchase an order? Step one is going to be receiving. This is our loading dock. This is our receiving station. As soon as a product comes in, we're going to unload it, and it could happen a couple ways. Either we're going to get a shipment that comes in completely palletized, or we're going to get a shipment that comes in unpalletized, and then we're going to have to work accordingly in our system and receive all of the products in. So step two is inventory and storage. If we do get a pallet that comes in completely palletized, perfect, maybe even sometimes if you're lucky already wrapped, and if you don't need to do a full QC, or if it's a reorder of something, you can just keep it on a ground level, or you can place it up top on a high over storage. And if it's something that's loose like clothing, which we do a lot of, then we will store our inventory into pick bins. So here are our picking bins. If it is something that can't just stay on a pallet and go up top or stay on a ground level to pick from there, then we will fill up our pick bins here, and that's another form of storage. So this is one way that your order might get picked. We would run it with a manual cart, which is over here. So there's two ways for us to have inventory and storage. It's either one, we're gonna grab a cart, we're going to take it with us through the aisles and grab your items for your order. Or number two, we are more of a modern warehouse. We do have a WMS system that's very robust. When you scan everything, you have to scan it twice. But another storage is our actual automation system. So if we have a product from the back where we just weren't receiving, we could actually bring whatever clients we're going to store in here and store them straight into a bin that will go get put away into our automation system and then store that way. So then whenever you're packing, you're not packing out of a cart over here, you're gonna pack out of the tote right here. It's like an endless tote. So that's inventory and storage right there. Okay, next would be picking and packing. After you've done your receiving, inventory and storage, then you would do a pick and pack. So either one, you're gonna grab a cart manually through our manual process, which would be in the bins we just showed you, and it's a double confirmation. So when a picker grabs an item, they scan it into their tote, and then when they pack the cart, they're also scanning it again to pack it. So it's a double confirmation, and that's some modern technology that a lot of warehouses are using now for online orders. And then here, once we get it out of our automation system, we will scan it one more time to confirm it, but we also already scanned it when we stored it in. So it's also a double confirmation here. And then we would just get our order, we would select or scan the correct box or poly mailer to have all of the credentials of the order and box sizes ready. We would then print our label, and then it would rate shop, and it would bring us out whatever label one, or however that customer is set up, if they want to use one specific carrier or multiple. And then once we are done packing it, then we would go on to section 4, which would be shipping. So as soon as we're done packing up an order, kind of the way our process works is we have different sections here. So this is FedEx Express, this may be FedEx Ground, this may be UPS Ground, more UPS Ground, and then USPS, all sorts of different carriers. And then while we're actually packing here, we have these nice little movable totes. It is sometimes extra work, but you can sort out 2 or 3 different carriers at a time, so that way you can just keep the flow of packing. And if you're really busy, then someone else can just take the orders for you. And that is the shipping process of literally the last step, your product's getting touched. So from start to finish, your products come in the door. The client is either gonna have it live right away, or they're gonna have a launch date. That's when you would go online and hit checkout or submit, and then it's gonna go through all the processes we just talked about, and the final step is shipping, where it's just waiting for the carrier to pick it up that day. So now you've seen what happens from the moment your product arrives to our warehouse to the moment it's shipped out. Warehouses just like ours are the heartbeat of all of e-commerce. So I hope you guys enjoyed this and got to, maybe appreciate a little more about where your package is and the journey of how it comes in to how it gets to you after you click the button online of checkout or purchase or confirm.